Welcome back to the show. If you're a fan of Kylie Minogue, then listen up, because we have tickets to give away to her gig that's taking place on the 8th of November in the O2.
Yes, they're on our Facebook page, /2TubeTV. Follow the red arrow, click on the Win app, and they could be yours.
Now, from one pop princess to another, we're delighted to have our next guest in studio with us. From #1 singles to sell-out tours. It's hard to think that she's only 23.
I can't believe she's only 23. It's crazy. Yes, she's got her 3rd studio album coming out this summer, but before that, she's got a brand new single and an EP to keep us happy. It's the one and only Pixie Lott.
What an absolute tune. Pixie Lott, thank you so much for coming into the studio.
Thank you for having me.
Very delighted to have you here. As I say, great new single. You've taken a few years off, so it's good to be back.
Oh, it feels so good to be back. Yeah, I took a little bit of time out just to do this album, and it felt like it was a while. It felt like it was ages. So
some people may look at it and go, "Oh, she's been gone for ages," but you've been working hard.
I've been working hard. I've just been in the studio writing and recording. And yeah, I've been so excited for this year so people can hear what I've been working on.
And what's the fans' reaction been like so far?
I've been so happy and like overwhelmed with people, just like how loyal they are, and they're still, you know, waiting patiently for what we've been working on, and I'm so excited to be able to show them.
Well, this, as I said, is an absolute tune.
Thank you.
Christina Aguilera recorded it before, and of course there was, I guess, legal kind of complications with it, because there's so many samples on it, but you like really fought hard for it, haven't you?
I did, exactly. It's one of those songs that's got loads of old school samples in it. You can kind of tell when you have a little listen.
James Brown in there.
There's James Brown and there's numerous others, and it just makes it a nightmare for people to release it. So you know, I wanted to in the past, and other people have been trying to release it, but it's just really tough, and I heard that it was out of bounds, but I just really wanted it because I thought it was the perfect song for the album. It shows like a bit of soul and funk, and this album's very soulful, but I still wanted a single that get people dancing.
Yeah, it does get you dancing. Stephen's been dancing to it in the office all day. And tell me, is this kind of a bit of a teaser of what's to come with the album?
Definitely. It's definitely the most funkiest, but the album is very soulful. It's still really current. It's the music that I grew up listening to, mixed with the artist that I am, so it's a current soul sort of thing. And it's my favourite style of music, my favourite style to sing. So that's why I'm so excited about it.
Well, like we said, you're only 23, but it seems like you've been around forever in a good way. So when did you actually get your first break?
Well, I released my first single when I was 18.
Yeah.
But then I'd been like working towards that for ages. Like the first song I ever wrote for the album, I started writing for the album when I was about 14.
Wow.
So yeah, it feels like it's been a long time.
Yeah, but you're very talented now, because you're also designing clothes as well. So how's the clothing line going?
Oh, I finished that ages ago. I stopped that about like 3.5 years
Is there a dry shampoo thing as well, isn't there?
Yeah, no, I've just, that's a recent thing, yeah. I've just...
there's always something kind of else on the go, though.
There's always something crack-a-lacking, but just recently I teamed up with Batiste, and it's like a product that I've used always, just to... I really like that sort of 60s voluminous vibe, so I've always used
Well,
it.
it looks great on you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Obviously, you know, there's 2 albums before and all that, so what from those last 2 albums did you learn that you've brought to this new release?
I think, did you say what have I learnt from doing them?
Is there anything that you think back and you're like, oh, that's definitely influenced how I approach this one?
I think just from, you know, being in the studio for so many years now, I think just my writing's progressed a lot. I just think from writing tons of songs and working with loads of different people, and that's why it's been so fun doing this album, because I work with a much smaller group of people, and so we got to know each other really well. And on my previous albums, I was literally working with someone different every single day.
But is it hard kind of coming up with like new ideas for songs? That's what it's hard getting inspiration for music.
I think it is when you're doing I used to go to LA for a few months, and every day I'd work with someone different, and I'd just be in this like tiny writing studio with someone I never met before, and by the end of the day you're expected to sort of write a hit song. So it feels a bit unnatural. Whereas with this album, like I said, it was a smaller group of people, and so I'd have much more time to work with each of them.
Amazing.
When can we expect to hear it?
Super soon. I'm not sure the actual
But
date.
until then, we have the single, of course, and the
yes,
EP.
exactly.
When we have guests in here, we like to play games with them. Sorry, I need to just cough there for ages. We like to play games with them. So, Bláthnaid, take your eye patch or whatever it's called.
Eye mask.
Loads of artists are going to come up on screen, and we're going to give her ideas of who they are by singing their songs. So, do you think you're going to do this?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Let's take it away. Okay.
I don't even know who that is.
Hey,
oh, I do know. I'm going to let you go for this one.
Eye mask.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I didn't help at all with that, sorry.
In the news now at the moment.
Look at the stars, look how they shine for
Coldplay?
Yes.
I got
money on my mind, money on my mind, latching onto you.
What else is it? I'm covering my ears.
Sam Smith.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know who they are. Yes.
Best album of last year.
Oh my God.
Calling back to you.
Yes,
Guys, what is this?
Arctic Monkeys. We'll give it up there. I don't think we've done a very good job. No, you were brilliant. It was her. Thank you so much for coming and chatting with us. Pixie, as we said, the album will be hopefully out in the summer, and also you can buy the EP now as well. Make sure you get